I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day.
Shocking revelation. Paulo Avelino confirms he's tired of the love team setup, says he's ready for marriage. Welcome to Stardom Scoop. Glowing Star, where we dive deep into the dazzling world of celebrity news, exclusive gossip, and the untold stories behind your favorite stars. If you love keeping up with the latest in Hollywood, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the juicy updates. Everyone was caught off guard, as in Lahad ay nabigla, Talaga, when actor Paulo Avelino dropped a major revelation in his latest exclusive interview. Known for his calm and mysterious demeanor, Paulo rarely opens up about his personal life, but this time, he finally spoke up, and his words sent shockwaves across social media and the entire entertainment industry. During a sit-down interview promoting a new project, the interviewer casually asked him about his partnership with Kim Chiu, which has been affectionately dubbed by fans as Kim Pao. Their undeniable chemistry in The Alibi and multiple appearances together have turned them into one of the most talked-about tandems in showbiz. But instead of the usual playful or evasive answer, Paulo became unusually candid. He smiled faintly and said, "You know, love teams are fun, but I think I'm at that point in life where I want something real. Gusto ko naing todung commitment, hindi lang pang screen." That one-line "gusto ko naing todung commitment" immediately exploded online. Within minutes, clips from the interview began circulating on TikTok, X, and YouTube, racking up millions of views. Fans couldn't believe that Paulo, the man often described as private and guarded, had spoken so openly about wanting to settle down. The interviewer, clearly surprised, asked a follow-up question, "So does that mean ayaw mo na ang love team?" Paulo chuckled a bit, then leaned forward and answered with sincerity, "Hindi naman aya, pero I think we've outgrown that stage. Love teams are a beautiful part of the industry, they make people happy, they inspire fans, but at this point, gusto ko ang mas todo. Gusto ko ang simpleng buhay, someone I can come home to." The audience fell silent for a few seconds, processing what they just heard. And then, the floodgates opened. Netizens went wild. Many were quick to connect the dots, especially since Kim Chiu has been closely linked with Paulo since their on-screen pairing blossomed. Some fans started speculating, is he indirectly referring to Kim? Others argued that Paulo's words were more about maturity and personal growth. Still, the timing couldn't be ignored. The Kim Pao tandem has been receiving immense attention since The Alibi became a massive hit. They've appeared on multiple talk shows, graced magazine covers, and even trended daily due to their natural chemistry. Fans had started to root for them not just as co-stars, but as a potential real-life couple. So when Paulo said he wanted something real and beyond the screen, supporters couldn't help but interpret that as a clue about where his heart might be leaning. "Paulo is clearly in love," one fan commented. "You can see it in his eyes every time he looks at Kim. Maybe he's done pretending, maybe he wants to make it official." Another added, "Grave, matured answer. Hindi to scripted. Ramdam mo young sincerity. Parang ready na talaga si Paulo for marriage." While the speculation ran wild, Kim Chiu herself stayed quiet for a few hours after the interview aired. But netizens noticed that later that evening, she posted a photo on Instagram with the caption, "Some things are meant to be real, not just for show." That cryptic post was enough to send fans into overdrive. Comments poured in by the thousands, with many saying they were convinced that Kim's post was a subtle reaction to Paulo's revelation. By the next day, entertainment reporters started seeking clarification from both camps. Paulo's management released a short statement confirming that he indeed made the remarks, but emphasized that it wasn't meant as a dismissal of love teams in general. Paulo deeply respects his partnership with Kim and appreciates all the fans supporting them. What he meant was simply that he's ready for the next chapter of his life, one that's grounded in authenticity and stability, the statement read. Behind the scenes, however, insiders revealed that Paulo has indeed been more reflective lately. According to someone close to him, Paulo has reached a level of maturity where he's thinking long-term. Hindi na siya basta-basta lang sa mga projects or love team hype. Gusto na niya ang tahimik na buhay, someone to build a future with. The insider also revealed that Paulo and Kim have maintained a very strong friendship, even off-cam, and that the two often share deep conversations about life, priorities, and relationships. They understand each other on a different level. Kim has also matured so much, they balance each other's energies, the source added. Of course, the mention of marriage sent fans spiraling. When Paulo said gusto ko ang mag-asawa, many couldn't help but picture Kim as the person he could be referring to. The idea of the two finally taking their on-screen chemistry into real life was almost too perfect for fans to handle. In several fan groups, discussions exploded. Paulo's not the type to talk about love life openly, so if he's saying this, it's serious. Kung si Kim talaga ang tinachukoy niya, then wow, that would be the love story of the year. Meanwhile, some entertainment analysts offered a more neutral perspective, saying that Paulo's statement may also reflect the current shift in his career. Having already proven himself as a serious actor, he might be moving away from the traditional love team formula to focus on more mature, realistic roles, both on screen and in life. But even with that professional explanation, the romantic interpretation persisted. After all, Kim and Paulo have undeniable chemistry that can't easily be dismissed as just acting. Their recent behind-the-scenes clips, where they were caught laughing and teasing each other, only fueled the belief that something genuine is brewing between them. During another promotional event a few days later, a reporter directly asked Kim about Paulo's viral statement. She laughed softly, looked down for a second, and then said, "Si Paulo kasi, very honest. I respect what he said. Lahit naman tayo, gusto ang todo, diba? Young hindi pang screen lang." That short but heartfelt answer immediately reignited the online buzz. Fans noted how her tone was calm, but full of meaning, as if she was agreeing with him without saying it outright. From that point on, social media was flooded with comments like, "Confirmed na to. Paulo wants real love and Kim's post says it all. Kim Pao endgame na. Hindi ito scripted, ramdam ang sincerity." Even celebrities began reacting. A few of their showbiz friends commented playfully on Kim's posts, using wedding-related emojis and teasing remarks. Though Paulo and Kim didn't directly respond, their smiles during recent appearances seemed to say it all. Weeks after the viral interview, Paulo was again asked about his ideal partner. This time, he replied more thoughtfully, "Someone who understands my quiet moments. Someone who's cheerful, caring, and strong. Someone who inspires me to be better." Fans immediately pointed out how closely that description fit Kim Chiu, known for her positivity, compassion, and resilience. One entertainment columnist summed it up perfectly: "Paulo Avelino has reached a new chapter. The love team era may have built his image, but what he wants now is legacy, something real, lasting, and true. Whether that includes Kim Chiu or not, time will tell. But one thing's clear, he's no longer playing for the cameras." And perhaps that's why people admire him even more now. In an industry that often thrives on illusions and carefully crafted images, Paulo chose honesty. He chose vulnerability. He chose to say out loud what most actors are afraid to admit, that behind every on-screen romance, there's a man who dreams of a real one. As of now, fans continue to watch closely, hoping for the day when Paulo wants to get married turns into a headline that reads, "Paulo finally did, and it's with Kim." Whether or not that happens soon, one thing's undeniable: Paulo's confession has redefined how people see him. No longer just the quiet leading man, he's now the symbol of growth, a man ready to embrace love, not for the cameras, but for life. Thanks for tuning in to Stardom Scoop. If you enjoyed our deep dive into the latest celebrity drama, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more juicy updates. What do you think about Paulo and Kim's situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep shining and stay in the know with Stardom Scoop.